because you're married to a crazy guy that made you think that this is a norm.
Virtual reality. Hi, I'm Danny Murphy.
And I'm Evan Real.
And I'm not going to walk out of this.
Please don't.
Please don't. I don't care if you're showing text messages. I don't know what you have up your sleeves, Evan, for the duration of this podcast. But wow, what an episode of Miami Housewives. Yeah.
Tonight, I feel that it is necessary for me to set the record straight by telling the truth and exposing the lies.
Oh
What?
Gertie really Gertified this episode.
Yes. And I mean, we were in for an extra treat because you all will be able to listen to. We talked to Gertie right after this episode.
Yes, she gave us a lot of insight about the situation. Her celebration of life party that kind of went down in flames, but not because she intended it to.
No.
But she just never expected that her castmates would be so triggered by her posting screenshots of text messages on a projector.
Oh my God.
All the text messages.
And in true housewife fashion, the receipts aren't ending there.
No, she says there's more to come.
I don't know how much more could be there. I mean, there is a lot going on because so in case you missed the freeze frame of the text messages, it was Gertie calling out / like defending her stance on where her and Julia are. Because as you know, a few episodes ago, the water throwing at Marisol's wedding. Then they had the lunch, which like remedied-ish.
And then they had the narcissist party and
the Todd theme party. That is what Stephanie's calling it.
where
Things
Julia broke the pact. They had a
the
little bit of a pact,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
And she brought it up in front of the girls. So then Gertie said, "You know what I'll bring? A PowerPoint." She brought an HDMI cord.
I mean, Gertie, she's gonna do it big.
She's gonna do it big.
Yeah.
Gertie is turning a party that was supposed to be about surviving cancer into a spectacle of how she felt. This is just such a bad taste.
And the text messages were about the cruise.
Yes.
And the fact that I guess it was what the texts are showing is Julia asking Gertie to go on the cruise and then kind of leaving her hanging for a lot of parts of the cruise.
Right.
And what Gertie told us,
This is crazy.
that the cruise happened before last year's reunion, where they were thick as thieves at the reunion.
They were cool at the reunion.
And apparently they were cool throughout post-reunion and everything.
About a year passed before cameras picked back up. So Gertie was sort of implying that Julia just wanted to find an issue with her because cameras were rolling. And maybe this was for storyline purposes.
And also a way to be like, Alexia, Marisol, can we talk? I'm having friendship issues.
Oh.
I don't know. And you brought up the point.
Well, see, I have this theory, right? Okay. I think the reason why Alexia and Marisol are very seemingly team Julia in all of this, they don't want to perhaps acknowledge that Julia is at fault because this is just a theory, this is just my opinion. I think that they are enjoying building this friendship with Julia because they know it pisses off Adriana, who they have not gotten along with for years.
I wonder if it's like a both things are true situation where they're starting to just get to know Julia. And you know, Alexia and Marisol, they're very much like, if you're on if I'm on your team, I'm on your team. So like,
Right.
And then it's an added bonus that it is pissing Adriana Demora off.
Right, like that's like the cherry on top.
Cherry on top. I don't know which one is the cherry on top. You know what I mean?
Right.
Did you see the teaser for next week's episode 2?
What's happening?
Well, besides, because Dr. Nicole's back.
Yes.
Episode,
Oh, thank God.
But then Adriana calls out Julia on the boat for being trying to be with the cool girls.
Yes, I did see that.
They lured my best friend in there. She's trying to be with the cool girl.
So yeah, there's this sort of like narrative permeating that Juliana has ditched her real friends.
Julia.
What did I call her?
Juliana.
Julia.
Shout out to Juliana here, though. Well, she's on vacation, but yes.
And Juliana Rancic, too. All our favorite Julianas. Yeah, Julia, I guess, wants to be in with the like hot crowd. And she thinks that's Alexia and Marisol. I mean, Alexia and Marisol, they're a fun time.
They're a fun time.
We love them. They are cool girls. I think every girl in this cast is a cool girl. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know. Why do you think she jumped ship? Do you think it's because she thinks they're cooler? Like those are the popular girls and that I guess there's more benefits to having a relationship with them versus Adriana?
I think that could be going in Julia's
That's
head.
her mindset, right?
And also because it's like, with that, then she's good with Larsa, then she's good with... Well, Lisa's kind of good with everybody besides Larsa, but...
Well, those red flags were red flagging. With Lisa at the narcissist party, everyone had a flag to put in her pot.
But I think they were just...
She generally is kind of cool with everyone.
Cool with everybody.
I think,
Remember,
right.
she cried to Alexia, and Alexia's like, we all like you.
Right, and she's like, but the flags.
The flags.
But
I know. Lisa just got to be Dido and go down with the ship with the flags.
Yeah.
Like, I know the white flags, just go down with it.
Yeah.
But I do feel like Julia kind of was like, oh, this could really be an elevation for me.
Right.
But even though it's a thing where we love, and maybe she is building sincere friendships with them. But what we love about Miami Housewives is that where there's so many little pockets of sincere groups that like, they fight, but when they get together, it's so much fun. All the girls.
Yes.
So I hate when there is this like really intense friction and tension.
Right.
Because what I do love is a fight like Stephanie and Alexia.
Oh, yes.
Exploding at each other. Stephanie saying you had the Todd party. You're walking out. All this stuff. And then Alexia, if my hearing was correct, Alexia saying... Do you want me to talk about your marriage? Because if you were happily married, you wouldn't be on the show. Everyone's like, now why are we all in it?
You leave my husband out of it. Because if your marriage was so great, you would not be part of the
That was an interesting statement. I don't know. There could be some truth in it. When we chatted with Steph, she does seem to be very happily married. She seems to love her husband. But yeah, I feel like housewives have talked about that before where, you know, they enter the show because they know that their marriage is on the brink of ending. So in a way, it's like a test, but it's also potentially them building a future for themselves outside of the marriage because there are so many opportunities, obviously, that come with being a real housewife.
Yeah, I don't know if that's because Steph has like all her businesses.
I don't think Steph is in that boat, but I feel like Alexia has
over $1 million of Birkins.
Right, exactly.
She has her future planned.
I feel like Alexia has met a lot of new housewives and new Bravo celebrities who have maybe been in that boat, but she doesn't sort of see the full picture yet that Steph probably isn't that.
But then, then I love they were fighting back and forth, and then it just ended. They're like, you know what?
They know how to resolve shit so fast.
They do.
It's really a
and
skill.
Steph is like, I'm just not going to talk about Todd again.
And Alexia's like, yeah, bro.
Let's see if Stephanie does.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I don't know. She really likes to bring up Todd,
which is
and I don't know if she's met him.
The two people who love to bring up Todd's, her and Mama Joyce.
Oh yeah,
two different Todds, but they are always on top of Todd.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Todd. You know what? It sounds good off the tongue. Todd.
That's like, Jesus, have you seen the meme again going around of Alexia going, Carl? Carol?
Oh yeah.
A man's name? Oh my God.
So
but I do
good.
think they're going to have some friction because we still have Steph going, Alexia!
Yep.
So that'll be something to see. But I mean, I'm curious. That'll be something. But I know, I feel there's going to be a lot of fallout from this party potentially, but they are going on a boat next week too.
Going on a boat. They're going to Spain at some point. Gertie told us that they have some sort of fun in Spain despite...
And also, didn't Larsa tell us at Fan Fest that she saw Jesus at in Spain to resolve her drama with Lisa Hochstein?
Yes. Larsa told us at Miami Fan Fest. It was kind of like the BravoCon of last year. They didn't do a full BravoCon. They had a little congregation of Bravo celebrities in Miami. And yeah, we were talking to Larsa right before they went on this boat cruise. But they had already been to Spain? Because remember they left for the cruise.
Oh yes, I think they went on 2 cruises. Because this wasn't this was a day trip, not a cruise.
Gotcha. Okay, so they ended up going on. I think it was like a Virgin Voyage cruise, but they had gone to Spain previously. And Larsa told us that she apparently had an apparition. She spoke to Jesus, and Jesus told her how to move forward in her relationship with Lisa. So Miami Housewives is so iconic that even like Jesus has to get involved.
And you know what they say when Jesus say yes.
Nobody
Larsa Pippen can't say no.
Amen.
Amen. So we will keep you posted about what happens next week.